need to talk.
No, we don't.
Yes, I think we do.
No, we don't.
You can't do this to me.
It's done.
This has to stop!
Grow up. In its own way, it's an epic, but at the same time, it's a deeply personal, intimate story.
Just to get the opportunity to work with Jules, it was such a treat.
I didn't even know what a grip does. I just knew that I had to jump at any opportunity to work with Jules. I still don't know what a grip does.
I have a statement to read from our makeup guy. I just knew that I had to work with Jules at some point. So when I heard about this short film, her first film ever, I might add, I knew that I had to be a part of it. So I asked, how could I help? That's how I got the job doing makeup. Our makeup guy was Henry Winkler.
The whole piece, it's not really what the characters say to each other, it's what they don't say, and what they can't say. And they don't say a lot.
You know, Jules is so adept at writing dialogue that just pops off the page. You know, that by the end of the only scene, you really feel like you know everything you need to know about these characters.
It's important that we don't completely spell out the characters to the audience. You know, we want them to be able to pay attention, to intuit that my character is an alcoholic kleptomaniac, or that Roman's character is a pedophile.
He is? Oh, that makes so much sense now.
The amount of thought and detail that went into every minor thing is downright amazing. It's amazing what Jules could pack into this 2-page script.
It was so important to me that the film was poignant and relevant to the culture at large. You know, we're in such a fraught culture space right now that I wanted to make sure that it was clear to the audience, but we didn't want to beat them over the head with that message. And I think we did that.
I mean, it's provocative. That's saying the absolute least.
I believe that as an artist, you are not using your art to make a political statement about the world and about people and about the human condition in general, then you are wasting my time and yours.
It was really important to Jules that the set had the same underlying sense of dread that the film did. But that doesn't mean we didn't have fun.
It's done. At the end of the day, this whole thing is just a real labor of love.
A lot has been said about this short film, The Storm. Almost none of it true. That's why we're here to set the record straight and tell the story of what really happened behind the scenes of the ill-fated production. The story of the short film begins in 2012, when Julia Diamond, or Jules as she likes to be called for some reason, the writer-director-star, first had the notion for the story, chronicled by the tweet, "Had an awesome idea, can't wait to write it up." 3 years later, the idea would finally materialize into the form of the 2-page script.
So, to start, yes, I was the grip on The Storm, but my name isn't Wren Goldberg. My name's actually Paul Smith. Jules wanted to change my name because she really wanted to work with someone who was Jewish.
So, my name isn't Roman Marvin. Jules asked me to change it because she said it sounded more, her word was actory than my actual name, Bill Morgan. Let's see, I first heard from Jules in 2015. She said to me, I have a revolutionary script that you just gotta audition for. I said, sure, send me the details. She never did. Until 2 years later, calls me at midnight, tells me I got the part. Shooting starts tomorrow at 5 a.m.
Jules hired me to be the script supervisor, but I don't think she actually knows what that was. I literally just kept an eye on her script the whole time. She didn't give me a credit. She didn't think I deserved it, but I got paid at least. Pretty well. That was surprising.
Yeah, I was paid. A lot, actually. So.
Really? Everyone else was paid?
We also had like all the best state-of-the-art equipment, you know? I told her, it's a short film. We don't need the same 3D cameras that Avatar used, you know? And I don't mean like the same model, I mean like James Cameron's actual cameras. You know, she waited for him in his car. I hope he's okay.
The film was entirely funded by Jules' parents. Her family had made their fortune by winning $100 million in the lottery in 2008. However, most of the family's winnings were lost through investments in poorly written short films, as well as a series of unsuccessful diamond mines.
The one true thing was Henry Winkler was our makeup guy, but he didn't write the statement. Jules was awful to him.
Henry Winkler reached out to us with the following statement. While it is true that I, Henry Winkler, star of the hit sitcom Happy Days, was the hair and makeup talent for this short film, the statement said to have been made by me in the behind-the-scenes web extra was a complete fabrication. I only took the job because I have been trying for 30 years to get my foot in the door to do hair and makeup. It has always been my curse that I get the acting jobs. And then when I finally get my dream job, the director was a complete monster. She screamed and tortured everyone. I secretly managed to take a video of one of those moments.
What the hell was that? Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Did you guys see that? Did you see how he closed the door? What was that? Bill, what was that?
I was closing the door.
Yeah, you were closing the door. You, Bill, were closing the door. Is that how your character would close the door? No. Anyone can answer that. The answer is no, Bill. No, the character would not close the door like that. When I hire an actor, all I'm asking is for them to do a good job, to really invest in their characters. And what are you doing? You're just turning up as Bill, being Nathaniel. God, I just wish people would just come with an ounce of professionalism. Like, what is this? You call this fucking grip and you're just standing there with the light, you're not even using it. And Henry Winkler, the fucking makeup, it smells like horse shit. How can I be at my best if I smell horse shit all over my face? Like, I don't understand why this is so hard for you people. Like, come on. I'm directing you. You should be able to take direction. Like, where's my script? I just want my script.
Yeah, right here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You see this? This is professionalism. When I ask for a script, she has it right here. I just wish that all of you would be just as fucking professional as Ellie right here and take their job seriously and be prepared, which you are not. You are not. And you're not. Let's start this again, okay? Get everyone back to places.
Henry is telling the truth. The statement of his that I read in the making of was written by Jules. Actually, the whole behind the scenes was written by Jules. We spent, I think, 5 times longer on the behind the scenes than the actual short film.
Yes, she was very threatening. She was very verbally abusive. She once threatened to throw acid in my face if I didn't do a better job. I don't think she had acid, but she kept threatening me.
Oh yeah, no, the acid threat, yeah. No, everyone got that at some point.
We reached out to Julia Diamond for an interview, but she declined to participate, instead sending us the following video as a rebuttal.
don't believe what they're telling you. Don't believe what they're telling you. It's all lies. I have written 4 feature-length films to the storm, okay? And we're gonna film them back to back like the Avatar films. Yeah, all 4 of them back to back. So they can all go screw themselves. I'll see them at the premiere in 2028, okay?